Hello everybody, welcome back to Minor Illusion with a bunch of us... What can I even call you guys today? Just nerdy gamers playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Exactly.
Yeah, none of you are tardy today.
None of us
No
have
standard.
yet.
It's a very general and casual day. Probably a very general and casual session. A couple of announcements tonight. Firstly, down below we've got a few links for you guys to click. You've got our Discord server. Feel free to join the community, which is forever growing. He's put me off.
Good on you, wee man.
It's not an easy way of selling it there, is it?
This evening we have outsourced the interruptions.
Child labour. So, down the link below, there's also Genki, which is our sponsor, which you can support us through sponsorship by providing us commission-based income to do many things like buy more materials, get some more music, artwork, and so on and so forth. Genki is a browser extension which you attach to your browser, shop it with the participating stores, and it'll be part of the checkout process. You'll be able to, for free, without any cost to yourself, donate to our little project. Also, got a merch store, got some cool little stuff to check out, some t-shirts, some blinkies, some mouse mats, some mugs. Daddy! What?
Yes,
Daddy.
Daddy Lima did say that we should put him to bed.
Do you want to go to bed? Do you want to go to bed? Nope. Chicken no.
What does he want then?
He just wants attention. He did have his pad there. It was the one from a few minutes ago.
Did you unlock it?
No, I did. It was all working. He was playing. He's doing stuff on it. But since you're eager to take over, anything for the MS Society, Luna?
Yeehaw happening now. It's not exactly a your wild your ever changing your area of the world, if I'm being brutally honest. Though I haven't said that recently in the Commonwealth somebody actually won gold that has MS. So well done. Good one for Britain. It's just a reminder that MS does impact everybody differently. This particular athlete did acknowledge that she did have a bit of a flare up while actually competing in the sport and still pushed through to win gold. That doesn't necessarily mean that all of us are now athletes. All of us are warriors to an extent, but not actually y'all going out and proving it in a physical way. Go to society.org.uk for more information about the condition and how you can get involved.
I've seen her run. She's definitely not an athlete.
Shut up! You cheeky swine.
I've seen you run. And this is going for a cross country.
Dash.
You mean the 5-minute sprint?
Guys,
oh dear.
It's difficult to run with a cane.
Well, it just makes it easier to beat other people. You just hit them hard enough first and then you walk it.
No. The trick is to trip them with a cane. You do the old flip. You do the old flip with the handle so that it catches their ankles and then flip again.
Oh. With all that, how about tonight what do you say, Jack? That we play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, say, let's play Dungeons and Dragons!
Dungeons.
There's a lot of fish to satisfy that big penguin.
And welcome back. So, last week, after returning with the forever not so memorying High Elf back to Ravenna.
Warlock. No, Necromancer.
This again. Right. And then the party headed out to search for a beast that was rampaging on the land, attacking hunters as it encroached on its territory, to become aware of a familiar and very friendly owlbear. Remains to be an ally of the party and was happy to forego killing its competition. The party then proceeded to head and continue the journey to the Glanasari realm, and therefore heading up to the next stop of the next town. But as every day in Austral, night falls, and the party took time to take up some rest. And during the watch at
Night
night,
the safest time of day.
murmurs and sounds of footsteps were bellowing in the darkness. Growls and murmurs increased. All of a sudden, Mantra, you see this pale, TV gnawing face beam out into your range of your sight as it screeches and rushes towards you. So that's where we left off.
Okay.
I like you all to roll initiatives.
Oh.
I'm not sure you mean it. Well, I've rolled.
That's 22 for me. Oh yeah, that reminds me actually, like how long do we have left on Astro?
2 weeks.
Till the end of the month.
24 for Van Zandt.
24.
24. Hold on. Come on, spreadsheet. 24 for Mantra, 24 for Van Zandt. And how much for Farron?
17.
17. Alfor?
22.
Wow. And Silvio?
13.
Malfor?
A lot.
Of course.
Enough.
That's 6.
It's a lot. And Nice, who didn't score very high, but
59.
the banter's real. Just trying to find Nice's character sheet where it's gone. Oh, it's here. So in this thingy here, it's not loaded yet. Come on. There we go. That is 21. Wow.
Ooh.
Those who have view distance reduced to 60. Sorry, those with dark vision reduce your sight to 60 for me.
How the
Okay,
fuck do we do that?
Right click your
Online
characters
animation.
and then finger it there. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll do it when I
I don't have dark vision, so.
But isn't dark vision meant to let you see 60?
Yes, that's why you reduce it to 260.
I don't see shit.
Captain. Okay, just doing. Okay, that's Alpha 4 done.
That should be me done, but I don't know if it's working right or not.
Yep, you are. Malfor, what's his view distance?
60 dark vision.
That's fine. Mantra's good.
60 feet dark vision.
Van Zandt, you're down to
Yes.
5.
Yay.
Because you don't have dark vision.
I'll just wreck everything that's near me. No problem.
So, see within your camp
I've
there,
been
guys. You
discriminated.
can go ahead and position yourself in any location within the camp.
I'm gonna put myself.
I'll adjust in view distance and like familiars and stuff.
Why is it so slow? God damn it. It's crap. I'm just gonna stand fucking here.
There we go. You guys can't see much now.
Can barely move in this camp.
Am I not?
I got first message in chat.
Okay, if we're ready to begin, I actually do need to do initiatives on this side. I'm so sorry, guys.
God's sake, you think the DM would be prepared?
I know. It's not like I do everything else.
At the very
So
least.
unprofessional. Especially when you realise that Van Zan's camera is kind of clipped out of his frame.
That's
on
only his
super
head
yours.
that's missing.
Ooh. There's a couple of natural 20s here. There's a lot of high
Thank-
initiatives.
Thank fuck we're getting that out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Yep, bring on the natural ones.
Mine wasn't a natural 20.
There's hope for you in an attack then.
Me neither.
I wasted 2 nat 20s before
Natural
session
18.
while pre-rolling.
Oh.
Okay,
Indeed,
we
the
have
guys are
the
wrong.
initiative order. And only Farron is not in the top.
Well, he only has a +2 to his initiative. That doesn't fucking surprise me. I rolled high for me.
Yeah,
Where is stream?
that's the new guy.
That's to you, Dim.
2? 2?
Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so top of the initiative order we have Mantra, and just as you see, let's make sure I've got the crit stuff up. Where are we?
But me and Danzan's all the same, but then I guess I've got higher.
You got the dex. So you're over
Dex,
there, Mantra,
yep.
so you don't actually see this coming out to you. Instead, you do see that appear into the camp.
Oh, nice.
No, I don't see it.
Oh god.
It's okay, it's only a zombie.
So do we just sing along to Cranberries for this episode?
It was the
No,
monk.
stop.
Yeah.
Start planting flowers. Get the sunflowers.
Sunflowers first.
Or we just use all of the guns and play Call of Duty.
That works.
You know what? I haven't actually played that in ages. Because
Let's
I
kill
was
the
just
zombie,
thinking the
maybe.
other day how I used to sit on top of the roof and just snipe things.
Yeah, it was a playboard in Ghostface, a wave defense, and we just sat, aimed at 2 ladders, be it one ladder, be and hurt the other ladder, and we just went pop, 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 everything that came up.
Was that not Call of Duty 4?
No, it was Ghosts.
Are you sure it was Ghosts?
It was Ghosts.
Okay, back onto
There it
D&D.
goes.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Mantra, what?
Yes.
You see this thing coming in? What you doing?
So it's 65 feet away, and I've got 60 feet dark vision.
You can see it with the.
But it does say on the dark vision that I should just see it as dark area, whereas
See it in greys.
from the first 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, but you've got a shared
But
part of you.
I
That's
can
why
see
you
a
can.
silhouette.
Yeah, you can see a silhouette. We'll say that for now.
It's like, hello, buddy, you lost? And I'll start walking over. I think I'm going to go about here. And I'm going to... Now I've seen it better. Can I get any description on it?
It looks like a
What do I
human, from what you can stand. A lot of its skin, its face is missing. A lot of rotten flesh, some commoner clothes, and it twitches and goes.
Great.
So, going to casually sort of go, what on earth elf crawled up you and died? It seems like it took half your skin with it, as I cast vicious mockery.
Bed! Bed! Night, Jack. So, what were you doing now? I've got distracted with the terrible sound that my son was doing. Still doing.
You were the one that pointed out. So
I
that's
cast
why.
vicious mockery, and
Okay.
I said a casual insult while my character was doing it.
Okay, what's the save?
It's a 16 wisdom.
16 wisdom, that is a fail.
Okay. I didn't take enough danger dice out for this one.
Top one.
I've got danger dice here, it's fine, it's fine.
Just make sure you keep a hold of them. Nothing worse than losing a danger dice.
9 psychic, is it? Or I don't know. Yeah, 9 psychic damage.
The new guy knows.
9 psychic damage. Okay.
You probably know what I did there as I was insulting it and it went, ooh!
That's its immediate response.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to kind of duck behind this wee bench, log bench that we're on, and try hide.
This little small log in the ground.
Yes, I am very nimble. You don't want to see Mantra doing limbo.
That's fine. On initiative order there, Van's up with
I
Alpha
need
4
to
on
roll
deck.
stealth.
Oh, you go self, go for that. Sorry.
I'm going to cast.
Okay, that's a terrible roll. So 20 feet.
23. Okay. Stealth 23. What was the vicious mockery effect? Was it disadvantage or anything, or?
9 damage.
I think it's just deals damage.
Just damage? Okay. What are you
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do?
they have disadvantage on their next attack roll before it makes it before the end of its next turn.
Perfect. Okay. Vincent, you're up with Alpha on deck.
I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on myself
Okay. Concentration.
because I don't like. Yes, I don't like things going bump in the night. And can I see anything or?
You see yourself. You see technically a small flame, which has been represented by the whole party. Just light up a little bit of the area, but only a little bit. You see Mantra
You did
yelling
hear
at
my
something.
description. You did hear me say it
Yeah,
looks
I'm
as
just
if its
gonna-
skin fell off, so you might
I'm
have an
just
idea.
gonna walk to this place. And that's it.
That's all you're gonna do. Okay.
Can't see it, so can't act on it.
Alpha 4, you're up. Nice on deck.
So just to clarify, because I'm only about 25 feet away from this thing, I can see quite clearly it's a zombie, right?
You can see a grey creature. Basically, you see it in greys, but you see something. You see it's there. You see some of its features. You could probably detect. See that something's wrong.
This-
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Spike Growth,
Okay.
and just so that I don't catch Van Zandt in it, I'm gonna try and aim for just
Please.
behind the zombie, just because it's got a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
So it's a concentration spell that lasts up to 10 minutes, and when a creature moves into or within the area, they take 2d4 piercing damage for every
2d4.
5 feet that they travel.
Nice. Okay. Perfect.
Do you think that these are like what sort of zombies are they? Do they have high dex?
You don't
In
know.
other words, are they the sprinting zombies or are they just the slow-paced zombies?
You don't know. You'll find out.
Let's go find out.
Yep.
It's a dead zombie.
What about Toto? What's he up to?
I'm just going to have him hold his action for just now.
Okay.
'cause,
What are you holding
like,
action for?
Because I don't know what this thing is. You've told me that I can only see greys, so I'm not 100% sure if it is like you're genuinely somebody coming along to investigate or whether it is a threat.
Well, if it's within 60 feet of you having dark vision, you would have it at grey scale, but you'd be able to see that it is a zombie.
You see it as clearly as if it was in light.
Right,
like
okay.
In dim light.
Right, okay, I've misinterpreted
Yep,
Damon's instructions then. In which case, charge and sink teeth.
Okay.
That's why I said it's essentially in grey scale.
Fair enough. Guys, zombie.
Where?
In front of us.
One attack.
You just see some fluff flying past you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I see
that
fluff.
is a 13 to maul.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
Excellent. That is 12 slashing damage, and the zombie can make a strength saving throw, please.
Well, that was an interesting roll. That is a 9.
Fail, so it is knocked prone.
Perfect. And what was the damage, sorry? What was the damage?
It was 12.
12. Little question, is Toto's attacks considered magical?
No, they're not considered magical.
That's fine. That's fine. He goes in, and you
not
see him
save it beware for the
running
sake of the ease.
for a bite, and you just see it tugs, and Toto just lands beside it, holding his arm in his hand down much lower. And he goes,
I'm just going to yell, Toto, spit that out right now. Good boy.
Nice looks around and goes, can you? Nope, you can't do that. That's fine. Okay. She is going to cast at. Actually, no, she's going to use a cantrip. She's going to use Frostbite. She's going to roll for attack. Oh no, con save. That's a fail. Burst. And that's her turn.
Easy.
She rolled 29. That's nice damage. no, that was somebody else rolled 29. That confused me. Okay. Next up. Just comes sprinting in, and he triggers a trap. What happens?
Sorry, what trap?
Spike roof.
Is
Like,
it an area of grounds that
yeah.
when it moves over it takes damage for every foot it walks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
first
yeah,
thing.
whenever it moves into or within the
Yep,
area,
so
it
something
takes
just moved in.
2d4. Right,
Yep, so
okay,
someone's triggered it. So what's the effect? What happens? What's the saves? What's the attack rolls?
2d4 piercing damage, no
save?
saving.
Cool. Roll the damage.
Oh, wait a minute, actually.
It's 2d4 for every 5 feet movement within that, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that
Okay.
Hold on a second though, it is saying any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against the
Fail.
spell DC.
That was a free.
It doesn't actually say what happens if it passes or fails though.
it's more probably
Oh
that
wait,
it's
it's to recognise if it's hazardous terrain. Okay, never mind that. That defeats the purpose. Okay, so that is 4 piercing damage, please.
For every 5 feet where it travels.
Yep, so roll that another
Over the
4 times.
area.
Another 3 times, please.
Okay,
44.
so...
Well, 8d4 technically, but yeah.
Right, okay, so 4, 10, 14, and 17 piercing damage.
In total, yeah.
Yep, in total.
That's fine. As you see it coming in, and just wails at That's fine, that dies. Okay, and for that one, okay, so attack roll is going to slam total. That is a 10 to hit.
Miss.
That's fine. Okay, Farron, you're up. Sylvie on deck.
Okay. So I have 30-foot walking speed. I'm gonna just get to diagonally behind Van Zandt. I'm just gonna tap him in the armor, and as I cast light on him. So there you go.
And that, what's the distance?
That was 25 feet.
25
sorry,
feet.
20 feet.
It's 20 feet plus 20 feet dark vision, yeah? So 40 feet.
Distance for light, let me just double check. I thought you were meaning my movement.
Yeah. So, bright light for 20-foot radius and
20 bright.
dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Yeah.
And the light can be coloured however you like.
What colour do you give him?
I give him bright pink.
Right.
So basically there's dim light all around for 40 feet.
Yep.
Is he fabulous?
Oh.
Does that move with him?
Yeah.
Let's
I cast it on his armor, so wherever his armor goes, he goes. The light goes.
Let's just tone that down just a little bit so you can see your character.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
please. So we can actually see.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action wise, I am going to use Telepathic Speech. And as a bonus action, I can choose one creature within 30 feet of me, and me and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other while within a 5-mile radius, 5 miles of each other, and that lasts for 12 minutes. So I'm just going to use it on Banzan because I know he has, well, so far I've worked out he can't see fucking well in dark. So if I'm a bit further away and he's not there, I can tell him to get his ass over here.
Okay. Perfect.
And I use my last 5 feet of movement to move a wee bit further away from Doom.
Okay, then Sylvia, you're up.
Okay. Silvio is going to try and hide in the tent for now, to be fair. Actually, does she hide in the tent? I have a wrong familiar selected. Why am I looking at Aurelay there?
God's sake.
Oh,
lad.
Silvio had one higher on the deck, so that's fine. That's fine.
Bust.
Silvio moves here, sees the zombie, and decides to summon an illusion of a zombie right here.
Right there.
No, right next to Van Zandt.
Okay.
And unless it's questions, everyone will believe that is actually a zombie there.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to spend an action to work out if it's not a zombie or not.
Until they touch it. Okay. Silvio?
And end of turn.
Perfect. Okay. Next up. Ooh. And all of a sudden, this thing, lanky-looking creature,
Cool.
blood drooling from it. He goes, runs straight at Silvio, and is going to use his claws attack against Silvio. It's the first thing he sees.
That's not nice.
That is a 10 to hit.
I don't think that actually does. What's the hit thing again? Is it con
AC.
10 plus con 10 plus dex or 10 plus con?
10 plus dex.
No, 12.
But it
12
does tell
AC.
you AC on the character sheet, so it should be fine.
Yeah, 12. So
Miss.
it doesn't hit.
That's fine. Perfect. Okay. Next up. All of a sudden, beelines directly towards Van Zandt.
Yeah.
Van Zandt. He is going to use Slam.
No.
That is a 15 to hit.
With disadvantage.
Oh?
No, doesn't hit.
Yeah, protection from good and evil. He can't
That's right.
start it, remember.
No, that one's just... The dispatch was a 20. That's fine. Awesome. And then, next up.
Now comes the big one.
More of a screechy one goes... And runs straight in.
Oh, don't like that.
Comes... 2 or 4 actually, yeah. He's just
Right.
as far as he can get.
Oh, fuck.
And... He's going to throw out his arm and use Life Drain on Malfoy. That is a 23 to hit.
Cool. That hits.
Hello, Malfoy.
Malfoy takes 4 points
You know
of
what?
necrotic
You know what?
damage and must make
You
a
know what?
Constitution saving throw.
You know what? I'm gonna be nice.
Wait.
Fuck it, Silvery Barbs. Re-roll that attack roll for me. And use the lower roll.
That's a 6.
And now... who do I want to give advantage to?
Your best friend, the paladin.
Sorry, guys. I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
I think he is trying to get the paladin to warm up to him a bit more, so he is going to give Van Zandt advantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You're
would
not
have
a
said
new
mantra,
guy
but
anymore.
you've not merited that.
I know, right?
Yeah. You're not a new guy anymore, you're the guy now, so one step up.
That's absolutely fine. So, next up, Malfoy with...
I got a creepy crawler next to me. Can I escape? Yes or no? I'm going to use my sting attack.
Okay, roll for attack.
Where is the dice? Where? That's this one. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
Hit 1d4 or 1d4. Strange eyes. Oh, that's a 2 plus 4 piercing damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw of 11.
That is a 12.
Aww.
I don't think it would have worked anyway.
Okay.
Okay, next up.
Okay.
And he just gets to about there. And that's his turn.
Was surrounded by
Oh. And another one gets to about there. And then the final one
final.
ends his turn here.
Oofed.
So, it does nothing for now. You see this big, huge, quite a large creature with looks like someone partially, say, processed body in his chest, and just goes like that. So, back to the top of initiative order. Mantry up with Van Zandt on deck.
So my go-to was going to be rescue Silvio. That was my plan right now. Something attacked Silvio? Fuck that.
And then all that.
Might be able to hit 5 enemies with one spell. Probably don't have apple pie anymore. Fucking components.
Is that what I think it is? That you're figuring using?
It would definitely cause an interesting reaction, you know?
Sorcery points.
So I'm going to stick with my original plan and then I'll see what I can do after. So-
Nathier's mischief, okay.
Yes, it would definitely cause a distraction if we were all running around looking for flowers. So I'm going to run this way. Oh, sorry, there. And then down to here. Probably still hidden because of my stealth roll, unless it had a higher passive
Sorry about that.
perception. But actually I'm flanking, so I should have advantage. So I'm going to attack it. For, you know, attacking my familiar. Mantra's not very forgiving, you see.
Really, I'd never have guessed.
I know, right? There's a 29 hits.
That hits. Blech.
Adding a charge because I'm adding my sneak attack to it. I really did forget to say I would cast a spell, but don't know if I still can. Can I say I use my defensive flourish at this point?
Up to you.
Yes, I can, because I know if it hits before I say it and I've not rolled anything, so I am going to add my defensive flourish to it.
Go for it.
So there's another dice for it. And I'm re-rolling that. And I guess it's calculator time.
Oh, we're still counting.
She's just grabbed the calculator, so probably yes.
34 piercing damage.
Burst.
Nice.
Or is it? So you come in and you slash it, cut into it.
I'll probably stab my sword into it and spin around and land.
So in it goes, and it rips out.
Is it still standing?
It definitely crumbles. But then it lanks back up and looks at you. But looks like you're massively wounded.
Okay. Then, still have my bonus action. So, I'm just checking it doesn't expend my bonus action when I use defensive flourish, and it doesn't. It
Nope.
only expends a bardic inspiration. I just thought I'd confirm that before it's oh, am I messing with rules?
No.
So, does a natural 20 hit?
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice.
Well done.
I don't have sneak attack for this one, so it's going to be pathetic damage.
Still better than a slap in the face.
However, it does mean it's not going to be able to regain hit points until the start of my next turn, because of the weapon I'm using. So that's a 1 on that dice. That is a 1 on the other d6. What the fuck is this? At least I know. Can I use my Pierce or Feet twice? Like if one on attack, once per attack, or is it once per turn? Does anyone know this before I look it up?
I believe it is once per turn, but I am not 100%.
Once per turn, on a crit you can reroll one additional die.
So I think if you already used it.
Yeah. That's a shame. Oh well. So I got 2 natural ones on the d6s after that, so that's 11 piercing damage. And it's no longer able to heal.
Nice.
Okay.
Fucking shitty natural 20.
Anything else, Mantra?
I'm gonna stand in front of Sylvia. Because as far as I'm aware, there's one here, and one here. Because I'm not immune to Sylvia's magic either.
Okay.
I wonder if Vincent swings at the illusion.
Well, speaking of Vincent, you're up with Alpha on deck.
Okay, I'm going to attack zombie number 3.
You get advantage, remember.
That's a
Why not the illusion that's next to you as well?
6 plus 2. It's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Zombie number 3.
Go for it.
Okay. That's 19, 26 damage.
So as you strike it, you
You
see
need to know if it's radiant or...
it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't have vulnerability to Radiant, but Radiant has a special effect which prevents it from not dying on an initial kill. And as you cut through it, this
That's why it
burns.
took 2 hits.
And it's gone.
Okay, then I'm going to move in 1 up, 7 more, and I'm going to attack zombie number 2.
You know you see a zombie in this black
That's
dot as well.
10,
You're
20.
walking around.
The black dot is another zombie.
It's not a zombie. Oh. Yeah, I'll just attack zombie number 2. That's 10, 20, 28, 30, 31 to hit. That
Hits. Yeah.
It's 20. That's 22 damage for zombie number 2.
How much damage?
22.
Again, like butter, slash and burst.
Okay, I still have some movement left, and I'm going to stay there. Yes.
There.
That was anticlimactic. I can move, but am I not?
Stay
I'm
there.
not gonna.
Because he thinks he'll
Yeah.
draw at
That's my.
Alpha, you're up.
Don't want to be flanked.
With Neath on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move up here so that I can get a clear shot of that devourer. So, we go ahead and take a pop at it with the bow.
Go for it.
Does a. That's a 6. Does a 16 hit?
It does. Roll your damage.
Excellent, thank you. So that is. And that's 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And take another paw pass it with a bow.
Okay.
And okay, that's a bit better. That is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. And an even worse attack roll, that's 7 piercing damage.
All counts.
And as for total, sorry, can I just check, is zombie number 4 still up?
Yep.
Right, okay. In that case, Maul zombie number 4.
Go for it.
Does that hit total?
There's a 21 to hit the zombie.
That hits.
Excellent. That is a 18 slashing damage. And if it's still up, please do your strength saving throw.
No, you take it out. Then suddenly, it gets back up again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, has it done its thing there? DC strength
It's
saving
special.
throw?
It doesn't,
No,
because you
just
technically
have-
did
it's a
kill it,
gradient, so you have to
but
roll
it is
twice.
just done a Constitution saving throw and has gotten back up again.
Okay, fair enough then. If I may ask though, the ghoul one that's there, has that taken its piercing damage for the what do we call it?
Yeah, remember we
Let's
did
see
a
how
whole
that's
rule
well.
about that, remember?
Yeah, I know
That-
that we did it for zombie 4, but I don't remember doing
Isn't
it for
Spike
ghoul
Wolf
1.
only supposed to trigger for one creature and that's it done? I'm pretty sure.
No, it's an area effect, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know it's area effect.
concentration, so as long as things keep going through it, it's essentially just spiky bushes that grow from the ground. And as many times as creatures go through it, they're going to take damage.
And if they start and end a turn on it and don't move, they still take damage.
Yeah.
So it's all
Does it?
damage.
Up to 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Roll 8d4 for the ghoul.
Thank you. Okay, so let's
Thank you for reminding me.
5,
You're welcome.
8, 14, and 17 piercing.
Okay.
And with that, I'll end my turn just with a very confused total going, huh?
Okay.
Probably going to slightly inconvenience 2 people on my next turn if things don't move.
What?
Nice is going to cast at 4th level Guiding Bolt,
Oh, cool.
and that is a 28 to the Devourer.
Nice.
Bye
Nice.
Devourer.
Good on
What
you,
spell?
niece.
Guiding bolt, so next attack against it has advantage.
And it's also illuminated.
Hey.
What
And
colour
takes
is it illuminated?
20, a greenish golden colour.
A temptation to cast light on something just so we can keep this rave party going.
Okay.
It's all the RGB.
And he just stays back and goes, "The hell is that?" And she's keeping an eye behind her, and she's looking around carefully, intently. So, next up, number 4 is going to swing a Toto with a slam. Come on and I'll slam. And that's a 10 to hit, which misses. Okay,
Yep.
Farron,
Just catches nothing but fluff.
Farron, you're up with Silvio on deck.
Okay. So I am going to. So this is going to give away some information to a particular person. I'm going to use 6 sorcery points to do Twin
Necromancer.
Spell. And I'm going to use Psychic Glance. I'm
Okay.
targeting both the Devourer and the Wraith, the thing that's right next to Malfor.
Okay.
Can they both make intelligence saving throws? DC is 20.
So for the Wraith, that fails. And for the Devourer, that also fails.
Okay, so that is 96 for each. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I
Ninety-
was-
no, 96 I thought. 96 damage. What?
Okay, that one's cocked. Fuck, it's cocked again. Stop rolling right next to them. Okay, so that's
Natural.
10, 20,
So it's a wizard.
I was going to say it
30,
would be a hell of an achievement to get 10 from 9d6.
32 psychic damage.
Okay.
Would I roll that because there's 2 different targets, so it's technically 2 different spells? Or would it just be the 1 damage roll for both
I think it'll be a
targets?
1 damage roll for this, to be honest with you.
Cool. That's why I wanted to just double check.
Okay.
And bonus action, he is going to use an additional 2 sorcery points to quicken spell and use Eldritch Blast as a bonus action.
See? Warlock.
And he's aiming it all at the Devourer.
Go for it.
So at the level we are at, I get 3.
So that's 6.
No.
First
just
one's an
changes that
advantage.
from
First attack is an advantage.
Okay, yep. Cool. That's a fucking nat 20.
Nice.
For 1 roll.
Yeah, I know.
For 1 beam.
I know, I'm just taking a picture of my nat 20. I like my nat 20s. Okay, so that's...
Serve it.
So that is a D10. Fuck, I didn't think I would need D10s.
That's why you always take Eldritch Blast if you have the option to take it.
Bear with me, guys. Sorry. One.
Did you already use a? Did you already use a bonus action?
Nope. Not this turn. I haven't. Where the fuck are the D10s? There we are.
Never have I ever used a D10.
I never fucking use them.
It's a bit like me when it comes to D12s. I don't think I use them.
You need a great axe to use D12s.
Okay, so that is 16 on the first one. So
Yep.
second attack, 17 plus 12, so 29. That is 1 damage. And that one is 12 plus 12 is 24.
Hits.
And that one is 6 damage that time.
Okay.
And that is me. Out of curiosity, how's the wraith thing next to me looking?
In pieces.
Okay, yay. I'm moving the fuck out of there.
He's eyeing you up.
I'm fine with that. He is like hiding.
Yeah.
He is getting right in there and hiding.
Sylvia is up with Malfoy at some point on deck.
Okay, so I know at one point before you said I can kind of almost take my familiar out of combat if it goes on to Mantra's cape and hides on her shoulder and stuff.
Yeah, it bounces into you, but it's still there. It can still be hit by AoE attacks, but it's there. So if somebody drops a fireball on you, Sylvia will also take a brunt of that.
So since the Salvio's character sheet doesn't actually give me detail on his spells, does anyone know the range of calm emotions?
No.
I can't remember what it does again. What the range?
Just loading it. So 60 feet range, every humanoid within centered on a point you choose. You can do it to a group of people or Alright, so apparently calm emotions is AoE. I thought it was single target, but
Nah, anyway.
AoE sphere, 20-foot radius. That's insane. But Silvio knows about Zombie 5, so yeah.
What's Sylvia doing? Come
There
on.
is a spot. Yeah, I'm saying there's a spot where it can get, I think, Malfoy, but not the white. Actually, no, it can't. Alright, so there's a spot where it can get Mantra, Alvavur, Van Zandt, and Nice with a calm emotions. And then it's going to run over here and keep that just have that spell cast.
Okay. Anything else?
So
What does it do? Calm emotions.
Nothing really.
just because it hit you, Van Zandt. Basically, any effect, it can cause you to be charmed, frightened, suppressed.
Basically,
If you
you're
choose to fail a saving throw. And you can make the target indifferent about creatures of your choice, so it's hostile towards.
Yep. Basically, you guys are technically temporarily immune to the effects of charmed and frightened, but you can still be inflicted with it. Okay. Anything else for Silvio?
Ooh.
No, Silvio's ending a turn there, close to Nice.
Okay. So next up is number 1, and he's going to
Starting its turn on
move
the brambles.
out of that growth and perish because of it. Because by the time it was enough away, it has lost too many hit points. So Spike Growth kills that. And next up is number right, who is going to pull out its longbow and is going to take 2 shots at Farron.
Okay.
Who? Right? The
Yeah,
right?
the one next to Malfor. There's.
That's with disadvantage because I think it is in a melee.
No, the right.
Not? Oh.
No, he's taking an attack at me from what I know.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
it's
first
a normal
attack was a 6.
Nope. What is it? Because I might be telling you to re-roll it. Because if
He's
that's
taking
an
He's getting the evidence.
But a ranged
Yeah,
attack
looks like it's gonna be an
with somebody in
accuracy.
melee is with
Farron's
disadvantage.
not a melee.
It is?
Farron's at the tent.
No, I'm not. I have got the fuck out of there. I'm like the opposite side of the camp right now.
Farron is
But
40
Malfoy
yards
is-
away.
Malthor is in melee.
Farron!
Yes, but Malthor is in melee range of the right.
And
Yeah, so
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't make a difference. It would be
It
if
does.
it would be if I was in melee. It would get disadvantage if it's using a ranged attack.
Does
against
it
me.
have? Do you not have cover because of Malfoy?
no. Balfour's a tiny creature and does not offer cover to medium.
He's a tiny dragon.
So yeah,
Does one creature offers half?
So
cover
that's a
to
nat 20.
something?
so yeah, you're re-rolling that.
Okay.
I'm using my reaction. You're re-rolling that.
Nice.
What? Please tell me this went
Hello.
We
to
want the timestamps.
Well, the dice is in a completely different position this time.
I'm guessing another nat 20, David.
I'll let you see it on Gunflap.
Fuck you. Sure. Cool, but I do choose. You know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose myself for the advantage. Because fuck it, why not?
So that is 11 points of piercing damage as all of a sudden you take an arrow to the knee.
Surprised they've not attacked me yet. I'm not hidden just now.
You're a
Just
bastard.
wait. You'll eat those swords in a second, that mantra. Okay, and he is going to march around that one and moves to there, chasing Farron into the tent. And does he have range for you this time? Nope, that's his turn. So next up is Malfoy with the Devourer up next.
Will Malthor get an opportunity attack?
Use the reaction, I'd imagine.
don't think it does, because I
Yeah,
think
I
it
don't
uses
know.
a reaction to respond to your requests.
Yeah, that's... Don't know either. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm double checking. Find in the comment below, the Pact of the Chain Warlock class feature also has another exception. This means the Warlock forgoes its attack it would get from making its attack in its action on its turn. So just want to be very clear how your attacks work with your dragon. You have to forgo an attack for your ability to attack in your place, and it uses its reaction to do that.
Okay, so no.
Yeah. So we'll need to try and be careful of that rule set because we kind of broke it there. But yeah, that's
Yep.
you. But Balfour's turn is up, so he can do anything but attack.
I'm just gonna put him 60 feet in the air.
That's fine. He's flying.
And that's it.
That's a good call. So Devour's up next. He's going to move nice and close. Let's see who's
Enjoy
in
one.
range. So the Devourer is going to come up, and then it's going to go, and all of a sudden everybody, Mantra, Alpha 4, Vanzan, Toto, all feel your souls being ripped apart, being pulled away from your bodies as it uses Soul Rend on all three of you. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws.
I
Total
guess
gains plus 5.
I'm 10 feet away. I guess I don't. Is it only 5 feet or is it 10 feet? 10? So
I
I
think
get
it's 10
the
feet
bonus.
actually, yeah. So, yeah,
Yeah, that's out of range.
it's a
Yeah.
Constitution
Mantra,
saving.
and Total get plus 5 from Vanzan.
That's
Okay, well that's a 16 for total.
19.
That's a fail for
19
Total.
for Van Zandt.
Success.
19 for Van Zandt.
Success, as I said. What about Mantra?
13 for me.
Fail.
26.
Success. So half damage for Mantra and Vanzant, full damage for Total and Alpha 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a D100, I don't need that yet. Oh dear. We might have a first permanent player character death here.
I've already used my reaction, so I can't force someone to reroll.
That's at full damage, 54 points of necrotic. 27 for half.
27.
Fuck, I wasn't there.
You did a smart thing there.
Oh. 27 damage. Doesn't lower your max by
Tickles me.
anything temporarily, no.
Nope,
Just
just
put
a
some-
lot of damage to everything within 20 feet.
Oh. A lot is...
So Zombie 5 disappears. I think.
First. No, not really.
Actually, no, it stays there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Sylvia was. No, it's not a concentration what she cast, so yeah, sure.
Yep. Alright, anything else?
Does the zombie also have to make it?
Because it drains
save?
life and zombies have no life. So, Mantra, you're up. Van's on
Good
deck.
point.
I'm up, did they say?
Yep.
So I want to give everyone advantage, but I'm going to apologise to Van Zandt and Total. Because I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on a 20-foot cube, starting from the square to right of me and going diagonally up. So it hits Zombie 4, Devourer, Van Zandt, Total, and Zombie 5.
Okay.
And anything else that might be hiding in that 20-foot cube.
This is
So
when,
everyone
this is
needs
when
to
another
make
40
a
zombies
dex-
materialise out of nowhere.
Yep. Everyone needs to make a dex saving throw of 16.
Fail on the zombie, fail on the devourer.
27.
And total?
Dex save for
Dex
total.
Dex saving throw.
Oh, the dex saving throw. Sorry, I beg your pardon. That's a natural 20 for him, actually. Jesus.
Nice.
Alright, so this is going to be violet light surrounding Zombie 4, the Devourer, and up to you, Zombie 5. It says any creature in the area also outlines if it fails its dex saving throw for a duration. Objects and creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So we have advantage against the Devourer and Zombie 4
Okay.
for up to a minute as a concentration.
Is that you?
Did Zombie 5 light up, since it's not a creature technically?
No, technically, he's not affected.
Yeah.
If anything, you just exposed it as being an illusion.
Or it passed its saving throw.
It doesn't make a
How
save,
does it
it's not
save it
capable
from?
of saving.
But yeah, Zombie 4 and the Devourer are lit up like a Christmas tree, same as Van Van, but not as bright.
no.
And as
So
my
I'm purple and I'm
fighting violet enemies, yeah. As my bonus action, I'm going to disengage
Oh, I'm a dummy.
and head over here.
I completely messed up my turn for Dower Friend. Should have just started smacking mantra. Never mind.
That's your fuck
Could
up.
have,
That's fine.
really could have, because at that very moment in time, I had up to 30 AC.
Yep, and it's fairly capable of hitting you. Just.
Okay, I'm my phone.
Okay. So, Vanzand, you're up. Alpha on deck.
I'm going to attack the big meanie, the devourer.
You do have advantage.
Yes, with advantage. That's 50. Oh, that's 28 to hit.
Hit.
So that's
Maybe get 2d8 non-smite.
26 damage.
Okay.
Huh? What?
Maybe your non-smite
26 damage.
swag attacks are
And my
2d8
second
radiance.
Yes.
Cool.
And my second attack, still with advantage.
Yep.
Also, nothing can be invisible in this area.
That's a 20. That's a 23 to hit.
Hit.
So that hits.
Oh, so hot.
4 and 16. That's a 20. Another 20 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And that's it.
Okay. Alpha, you're up.
Devourer.
And these fellas on deck.
Okay, so Toto's gonna go ahead and maul at zombie number 4. That is a. Sure, that's only a 10 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And that is a 13 slashing damage.
First. Just need to log back in.
Excellent, thank you.
Just doxing myself. Thank you, login page. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and I'll take a pop at the devourer with the bow. And that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, you do have sneak attack. Surprised you didn't retreat to 30 feet and then attack. Okay.
Like, if I'm being brutally honest, it only just kind of occurred to me to retreat there a moment ago. So, okay, so let's see. Do my sneak attack rolls first. So that's 11 damage for the sneak attack. And that is 18 piercing damage with the bow.
So 29.
I'll go ahead and have another paw pie again. Oh, Tearfall, that's a natural one. So that's only 11 to attack.
It's
Sorry,
a natural
11
one, it's an
to hit.
automatic miss.
Yep. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Okay, perfect. Anything else?
I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to back up a bit. And that'll be me.
Okay, so Lisa's up next. She's gonna go. Firstly, she's gonna use her bonus action to transform into starry form archer. And you just see Lisa suddenly disappear and replace her form with a sparkly star-like form, and then she holds her hands up and she's going to cast at 9th level Moonfire right on top. You need to make a con save. That's a fail.
Doesn't it have advantage for the Devourer? Or it's not an attack roll?
It's a con save.
That's right, I answered it myself.
Oh, that's a lot of low count. That was 38 points of radiant damage. So all of a sudden, this location here is a continuous beam of light. Centered in that area. Okay, that's her turn. Farron, you're up. Sylvia on deck.
Cool. I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Hex on this. Whatever you want to call it, to the right of me.
Okay.
Because I can't bloody pronounce that thing.
Okay. Oh, the right.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm just going to use my free.
You're right.
Yeah, my right to my right. I'm going to use my free casting of Hex from Fey Touched.
And what stat do you reduce?
Does Hex reduce a stat? I don't believe it
It will
does.
disadvantage you something, but
Uh,
ability score.
An ability. Oh, I think it's an ability.
Yeah, ability score. It gives disadvantage on
Sure, Strength.
strength. Perfect.
That.
Cool. It has disadvantage on all strength checks.
Cool. And I'm just going to offload Eldritch Blast into his face.
Do it.
I gave myself advantage last turn, didn't I? When I
Yep.
used my reaction.
Yep.
Okay, that. Thank fuck I had the advantage. So that is a 25 to hit on the first
Hits.
one. 21 to hit on the second one.
Roll your damage, please. For your first one, please.
Okay. Eldritch Blast is a D10 and Hex is a D6. Okay, so that's 5.
Oh, you're a Sorlock.
8 damage overall.
Okay. Next attack. Damage.
9 damage
Oh, yes.
again.
Okay. And it gets back up again.
Cool. Third attack. And that is 26 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 9 damage again.
So you throw one beam, it goes, and he goes, and another beam goes, fires, and just destroys the entire chest cavity, and it just falls down. And you just look at it for a second, getting ready to beam it again, and it just sits up and looks at you, and just brings out his long sword, and goes to swipe, and all of a sudden you went, ah! Blast it. Gone.
Safe. For now.
Much use me coming over here.
Okay, anything else, Farron?
He's just gonna stay here because he can see everything. Wait. That's within range, and so is that. Yep, I'm staying here.
The tower is lit up, if it helps.
Yeah, you can see it. He says,
Yeah, I was just checking distance. Yeah, I'm staying here.
so, Sylvia up, Malfoy on deck.
Salgil doesn't do anything.
Okay. Malfoy is up.
Melthor just keeps flapping his wings.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's just do a Rainbow Hook fix
I mean,
for you.
Salgil was tempted to try give our newest member a fright by summoning another zombie next to Farron.
That would have worked because he's not fucking known about the zombies.
So Devour's up next, and it is going to step in this direction. And it
Oh,
moves out of
opportunity
your reach.
attack.
Go for it.
No. Die.
I guess it doesn't like the moonbeam.
Nope.
I still have advantage.
Take initial
You have
damage from the
advantage.
moonbeam.
30 to hit. That's 12, 16. That's 20 damage.
Okay. Oh, hold up a minute. Got a problem here. Okay.
Take damage at the
Perfect.
start of its turn from the
It
moonbeam.
just did. Okay, so it stops there. Okay. It recharged its thing, by the way. So, Rend, I need Vanzand, Toto, Alvar, and Sylvia all to make con saving throws.
Oh.
Okay, that's
Salvio?
In 20 feet.
Oh, 20 yards.
16.
Wow.
30.
Save. It's half damage.
Salvio's gonna die on half damage, so there's no point in even rolling with him.
Toto, and now for.
Yeah, so total is 18 and I'm 17.
So Toto saves. You fail. So
We're
Toto
both
and
gonna go
Vanzand take
down.
half damage, and Alvar takes full. And Sylvia takes regardless damage. Oh dear.
Considering Salvio has a maximum of 2 hit points.
Bye bye.
You are very clicky in Alderford.
I'm clicking through the, what do we call it?
Okay, so it's not
Instructions
quite
to
as
try and
much.
get out of this.
It's not quite as much damage as last time. 51 points of necrotic damage, 25 for those who had half.
Me and Toto are down.
Damage. Fine.
I think Silvio's down.
Just a bit.
Just
a
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, how many times of overkill does it need to be to...
bit. Yes, I just... True death.
Eventually, Sylvia's just gonna be like, no. No more.
Fuck this shit about.
Here we go
Mhm.
How
again.
painful must that be? 25 times your maximum health
Okay.
and pain.
I've heard rumours that it's the equivalent of stubbing your pinky toe and only your pinky toe against the coffee table.
Okay, Alvor, you disappear.
What do you mean I disappear?
You've been teleported inside it, and you're now in its chest cavity.
Oh, no.
Alvor,
What is
I
this,
can
5
see
minutes
you,
Yeah.
ago?
Lizard Man.
I now need you to make a death saving throw with disadvantage.
How do you have an advantage on a death saving throw? You're dead.
You actually can get advantage on death saves.
Well, that's me. Thought that was a 4.
Okay, so that's 1 point of death. Okay, and you're still not dead yet, but give it a bit of time. Because he might be adding a very powerful enemy to the encounter soon. So, that's his turn. Mantra, you're up. Van Zand on deck.
Powerful enemy.
Okay.
Alvar's
Does it look
hanging
wounded?
and dying. It looks badly damaged.
Oh,
So,
Alvor or the firewood, right?
Both.
I want to add a sneak attack, but I can't be flanking, so I'm actually going to bonus action hide. Actually, no, I don't need to, because it's glowing and we have advantage.
Yeah,
against
you've
it.
already got advantage anyway.
Yeah, never mind. So I'm just going to run up to it. And I'm going to use my nicely charged weapon.
Be careful. Alvor is inside of him.
It's not a natural 20. There's a 31
It's
hit.
natural 19.
It hits.
Yeah, it was a 19.
Roll your damage.
Oh,
So I'm adding defensive flourish. I'm also adding my sanguine charges.
Go for it.
So defensive flourish and my sneak attack. And my 3d10 sanguine damage. Here we go. My weapon damage has one more d6. And all at once. Why did one go under my laptop? It bounced out of my dice tray and landed under the laptop. Okay. I'll count that as cocked because it was under my laptop. I'll re-roll that one. So, here's my calculator because I'm slow at adding up lots of numbers. That is 8 plus 10 plus 7 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2. 48 piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to run up going, what did you do to Alpha? And try to sort of stab away at it to try
Jump and
and pierce it
go.
open.
It goes. You slash into it with a piercing push, and it falls to one knee. It looks up and turns towards you, and then it begins reaching for you, Mantra, and it just crumbles.
I was going to say I do still have a bonus action attack. And I didn't this time specify what one was my defensive flourish, so I don't know what my AC is.
Alvor is
one extra.
underneath the body of this massive corpse.
This
I
thing's
thought I was
heavy.
pulling her out of the guts.
See,
She isn't moving.
that'd be the heroic thing to do, but it would also be quite messy and it would leave a smell in your fur, so no.
So,
And I.
anything you got to do,
we need a
Mantra?
heal medicine check. I don't know if I can on my turn because I've used my action.
That's fine.
I might have a bonus action heal. Yeah, I do. I'm going to Healing Word on Alpha
Okay.
at 3rd level. I'm going. Come on, get up off there. It's not over yet. And you take 10, almost 10 points health.
Hey, that's still good from healing word.
I'll take that 10, it's better than 0.
Okay. Alva, you are alive, but you're prone and restrained.
Well, because I've got the body on top of me.
Oh no, you're inside it.
Like, guys. Why? Just why?
Working on it, but why did you get eaten?
I didn't intend to, clearly. Why have I been eaten? Wait, is this a stomach? Oh, this is so gross, get me out of it.
To be fair, it could be the ass. We don't know. We're not inside.
Oh, no, not helping. I can imagine that this is kind of muffled as well, so it's like, guys, get me out.
No, your face is out.
Oh, get the rest of me out, then it's, I feel weird. It's like I'm wearing it as a
Out of his
flesh
ass,
suit.
or-
Get it off.
I'm gonna let the
Is it
human
still
torch.
initiative order?
Initiative's order.
There's still a zombie. There's still a zombie.
Then I'll
Oh yeah,
be
there is still a
trying
zombie. Sorry.
to-
Yep. Fans, you're up.
Yeah.
But you see it
Not a
sparkling in
zombie.
a weird shimmering way. Doesn't look right.
29 to hit.
Misses.
That's 20.
Miss.
Huh?
Your sword
Oh,
goes
it was-
straight through it,
20.
and then it just goes. Okay, now we're at initiative order.
Okay.
Come on, it is a trickster goddess, you know. Actually, when Sylvia went down, it should have disappeared, I think.
That's true.
Eh,
Okay.
doesn't matter.
So yeah, I'll be trying to pull Alvaro out and cutting away at any entrails that's in the way.
Make a strength saving for. Sorry, strength. Yeah, but strength check, please.
Would she get
How much
advantage?
strength?
Out of curiosity, would she get advantage for like helping if I used my telepathic like grapple to pull to help her, like give tension to
I
make
mean,
it easier to cut?
telekinetic,
Yeah,
telegraphic.
you know what I fucking mean.
No one knows what you mean.
I
don't
mean,
know.
can it not be athletics?
Would she get advantage because I'm trying to help her?
What you can do is, yeah, go on.
Raw strength or athletics?
Strength.
Damn, because Mantra's practiced athletics, I think. Raw strength,
With advantage.
4. Oh, what's it?
That's why I was trying to aim for advantage for you.
9. Mantra's got a negative on her strength.
Mantra
That's why I
slips
said
and slides and
acrobatics.
does not pull her out.
Can't you cast Misty Step?
Yes.
Alphaville?
I mean, technically I can, yes. I
Then
was...
do it.
Hey, fine then. Still, this is gross. Just go
That's
ahead.
why you should cast a spell to get out.
I know, but I had a bit of a brain fog moment, okay? I was distracted by the sensation. Have you ever been inside a body? No, you have not.
It's good for your skin, I heard.
Well,
Technically, most people have, as long as they're not being laid as an egg.
Like, don't weigh in on the subject, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and cast Misty Step and just plop myself back where I was originally, before I was devoured.
That's fine, you teleport over.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to, like, thing with myself down, like,
That was fun.
That was more inside of another human entity than I ever want to be again.
I have bad news.
What bad news is it still on my back? Have I still got stuff on my back?
No, Toto.
Hmm?
Toto.
He's dead again.
I'm just gonna go over like to his body and just be like, a fluffer. A pool wolf boy. I know he'll be back in about 5 minutes, but still.
We use a spell slot to revive him. Oh.
I'm gonna say telepathically to Vanzand, do me a favor and cover your armor right now, because you're like a lighthouse right now. We don't want any more of those things coming after us. Can you? Technically, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not a concentration or anything.
Question, DM. Which spell
Alpha, I
slot
need
do
you to
have
make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, not again. It's dead. And I only just came back.
Acid from his stomach.
That's a 16, and it better not be acid from the stomach.
That's fine, you save.
God for that.
Oh.
For now.
Yeah, which spell slot do I need to expend in order to bring total back as a
One.
level 1? Or okay.
Yes, first level spell slot or higher, whatever spell slot you prefer to use.
If I go ahead and do that.
He just whimpers and gets up a bit dazed and very confused.
Yeah, I know, bud. I know, we both took a bad hit there, didn't we?
Yes, you did. Both of you.
That hit like a freaking freight train. What the heck was that?
Something that ate you, it seems.
Yeah, stop reminding me that I've been eaten.
Well, it didn't really eat you as such. You kind of got inhaled into it.
Again, I'd rather not be reminded.
Whatever happened, that looked terrifying.
I second
Scared by
niece.
what you're both scared of that? Oh boy.
I mean, in fairness.
Handstand, make a religion check for me.
Religion check. That's this one. That's a good one. History check. That's a
Religion.
21. Oh, religion. That's that's even better. 25.
You've never seen this before.
I've seen worse, but this is a new one. Seen a lot of scary stuff, but this one is new.
Lima. It kind of looks similar to something Farron may have seen in the past. Would he have seen that?
You
Or
can go ahead and make
seen
a
something like
history
that?
check if you like.
Because I'm just trying to work out if it's a particular creature type. So that is 17. Not great compared to his. 21 from me.
No
just
idea
trying-
what this is.
Okay.
This could be a demon. It could be. This could be just a rotten human, bro. You know, you have no idea what this is.
Okay.
So next night we're sleeping in the trees?
I don't know.
Seems safer.
Potentially.
Or we put more fires out so we can see them coming.
But then if we put more fires, then they're more likely to come be attracted to us.
Yes, but
signaling for everything to come with a shining beacon.
who says we're in the circle of fire? We light some fire somewhere and we sleep on a totally different space.
That's fair.
It could work. Oh well.
So,
So
Nice leans over and kneels down to look at it, and she back to her normal form.
that was fun, wasn't it, niece?
Not really.
Yeah. Maybe you need to smoke something to calm down.
She holds out a cocoon in her hand and just looks at you and goes, "I will."
Go ahead. That's the only way to face the dangers.
There's no need for this fighting, so just shut up.
Mm-hmm. She's seen some shit, let it be. And truth be told, I'm tempted to ask for a wee hit of that myself.
This is just a spell component for polymorph.
I
what?
thought it was.
This is a component for polymorph. She puts the cocoon back into her pouch.
Oh well. So, what time of day is it?
It's really
Night.
dark.
Or
Mm.
night?
It's dark, there's clouds over the skies. But just as you start looking up, you do get hit with a raindrop in your eye. Banzand. She flinches a bit like that,
Nice.
and you hear
Rain.
dink, 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 dink. And you can just see the rain rattling against his armor.
Well, it seems it's raining.
Well, that's my watch over, so I want to sleep.
Is it gone yet?
Okay then.
Hmm?
Who the fuck said that?
Baron hears his head.
Oh. He just thinks yes.
Thank fuck.
Do you
Like-
know what that thing was?
No, do you?
I find it was asking you, do you think I would know?
I don't know. Was that your mum?
Cheeky bastard, fuck off.
Do we notice Baron talking to himself?
Or is
You
this
do
all in his
actually.
head?
You do hear the tail end of him saying it out loud.
So, new guy, wanna tell us something or are just crazy?
Very good question.
Well, seem to be doing a lot of talking to yourself.
Doesn't everyone?
Any
I'm gonna-
explanation?
gonna
Not
cast
in your
message.
kind of way.
I'm gonna
You can
cast a
use the
message
earrings.
No, I'm just going to cast it normally. To Van Zandt and kind of go. So I think Sylvie cast Minor Illusion at one point to make another zombie. I wonder how freaked out you'd get if I summoned another one. Don't worry, it's an illusion.
Okay. I'll just
Clarify,
turn it
And
you're just saying this only to Van Zandt, right?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. I see. This is how it's gonna go down.
And behind Baron, suddenly there's another zombie in the tent.
Okay, since the fact that he was talking to Vanzad, he's not seen this thing yet.
Not yet.
Exactly. That's why I'm stating that he is
Mantra.
looking toward Vanzad.
Sleight of hand check for me.
Okay.
Do you want a perception from me?
Just your passive.
19.
28.
Mantra, nothing happens as far as you're aware.
As far as I'm aware, or as far as he's aware?
Tetsu.
As far as I'm
Varen.
aware.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
So Farron's really more just still looking at Vans and waiting for some sort of other inquiry or inquisition.
Maybe we should turn in for a night. If we're all up arguing and just talking away, we're not going to get a well rest.
Yeah, I think it's my time for
Who's next watch?
me, I think. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Well,
because I think I need to lie down.
I'm gonna. I don't think I've got time. I'll resummon for Sylvia in the morning.
Yeah,
Actually, I'll take the next watch, Banzans. And as part of my light exercise, I'll be summoning Sylvia.
Okay, so I'll go to
on
bed.
watch.
I'm gonna hide in my tent.
Mm.
And Melthor is joining me. Sleep well, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
And Farron turns around and like, what the fuck is that?
See the thing going.
No, it's silent.
Yeah,
He's just gonna.
It's frozen still.
He's just gonna.
Make an insight check, please.
Gladly. My best stat.
Did your character not squeal?
Oh yeah, he did. He went, what the fuck is that?
Squeal in
So
the
then
beginning.
did you get back up? Actually, Vanzan knows, but does Alphaville get up?
I'm just suddenly on the alert going, no, please, no more.
That's a 22.
Yeah, you know, it's an illusion.
You just see that slight shimmer.
He's just
That's
gonna
only
look.
2D. You can look to the side.
Nicely done. And he's just gonna. He doesn't like properly lie down, but he's just gonna sit down with his feet against one side of the tent and just stays awake, but is resting.
If you had a good sort of passive perception there, or a good look around the camp to see who did the illusion, you probably would have saw a cheeky grin from Silvio. No, not Silvio, Mantra, because Mantra's resummoning Silvio.
Yeah, he probably just thinks he's not really seen Alvaver do magic. He's thinking it's between three people right now. So yeah.
Ace Van and Mantra.
Yep. But yeah, he's just gonna rest.
Okay. Everybody continues their round of watches. The rain intensifies and rumbles and flashes begin hurtling across the sky as the thunderstorm begins. Not easy to keep asleep, but you guys are able to make a full rest. So go ahead and make your long rest, everybody. And we're going to take a break. We're back in about 10 minutes.
Yay!
Tell me about it with a thunderstorm preventing you sleeping. It seems like last night.
Back in then.
Still purple.
And welcome back.
Oh no, that. Hello.
Hello there.
Still purple.
So, day
You're always
breaks,
purple, mate.
but it's still very gloomy and dark. But who
Okay,
would
guy.
like to be the first one to wake up this morning? Or in fact, who's on watch?
Mantra? Since she
Yeah,
was on the
I had
last
a watch, and then I would have went back to bed and woke one of yours up your watch. So
If I remember correctly, I initially said that because of how long he can properly stay awake, he would have done essentially 3 watches, and it meant that only one other person needed to do a watch. So I think that's why I ended up mantra
So
opting to do it.
Yeah, so guy is up, probably.
Oh, my guy never goes to fucking sleep.
That's fun.
So you do see the sun rising behind the clouds. There's no direct line sight of the sun. It's not quite as warm as it used to be, but you see the clouds glowing with the radiance of the star that the Austral and Volara circulate. However, who is awake? Farron, you sit there and just watching, and all of a sudden something flutters down above you and lands at your hand.
He looks at it. What is it?
It's an orange brown leaf.
Okay.
And he wakes up and goes and looks directly over to you. And she sits up and goes, "Huh. Autumn's here."
Yep.
That was a long summer.
I'm still snoring in my bed.
Alvar, make a new con save, please.
All the con saves. The suspense.
We can't hear you.
Muted.
I know.
Tap your mic.
Sorry.
Yep.
Ah.
I didn't realise you meant me. So
Yeah.
that was 16.
16. That's a save. Okay. Thank you.
Thank God.
you and Astar, I see people just talking. I'll pull out a book and continue reading.
How many hours would you like to take, Mantra, before we begin with today's journeys?
I don't know how long it takes everyone to get ready. I'm pretty sure it takes Vanzand at least an hour to get fully dressed after he sees his hair.
Oh, somebody can take charge. Who wants to decide when you guys begin load up the cart and begin ferrying your way back to the road?
Probably the princess.
I'll try 2 hours. I mean, I'll say, let's get a move on. I've been sitting around.
That's fine. Journeying is quite taxing and very boring.
Hmm.
But with that, so 2 hours brings you to 40.
I was already at 40.5,
Was you? Okay, so that must be
so
42.5.
I'll be on 42.5.
How many did you need for it?
5.5. You might be able to do it on the road today.
Maybe.
On the road again.
Get that
It's
permanent
not
+1 to attack
Mhm.
and to saving and damage rolls. And skill checks. And AC, where it can be applicable. And stealth. And acrobatics and sleight of hand. And
All them things.
yeah.
That book is mine next.
Pick lock. Okay. You can take it next if you want to.
A year before it can be used again.
100 years, is it not? Or is it
Yeah.
1 year?
It's a century
Century, yeah.
before it can be used again.
I'm gonna burn the book then.
The book
Piece
does
of
not
crap.
catch fire. So, what is everybody doing?
I'm on my elk.
You're out just watching everybody.
Yep. From
Yep.
the high ground.
You picked everybody packing up and preparing to leave, or
I think for first wee while, Farron's just having fun moving shit with his mind, because why the fuck not?
that's fine.
He's still
You see
trying to get used to his powers again.
the little things all fold away and landing tidy inside its boxes.
I want to mage hand my invisible mage hand that Farron can't see and make it look like there's one thing he just can't control right, but is moving with the rest of the stuff. So it's going slightly out of order.
Make a contested spell attack rolls, both of you.
This is ironic. She beats me, I can almost guarantee, because it's on that one for a total of 13.
Mantra?
14.
Please tell me you did that one as well.
So you've
I've
picked
got
up
that
something,
one.
but it's
I'll
not
have a +8.
lifting. It seems to be a bit heavier than normal. Not sure why.
He looks like he's straining, thinking.
All of a sudden,
And then it moves.
this vine
Quickly.
wraps around the object and then just lifts up and puts it in the cart. And it just back on the ground again, and she just goes,
Show off.
Who did the vine? Niece?
"Niece, grasping vine."
Playing games
I'll just
ignore
look at her
me.
going,
Not playing games, training, if you want to call it that. Or, in my case, just trying to get used to what I used to do.
I make my mage hand visible.
Like that.
Now I just need to work out whose mage hand it is.
And it disappears.
Well, guys, girls, are we moving or are we putting up camp again here? Because time is ticking.
Yeah, we're moving.
Yeah,
I was
let's
just
move on.
having fun while packing the carts.
Just be careful, Van Zandt. Go a tricky day. Van Zandt, I need you to make a land vehicle check for me.
A land vehicle.
Oh, yep. And who's going to be driving today?
Land vehicle? Don't have land
I think
vehicle.
I will.
So, for you, Van Zandt, strength check.
Strength check. That's a 17.
15, okay. Who wants to drive?
I'm not.
Yeah, I said I think I will.
Okay.
Mhm.
Make a land
I'm on
vehicle
my
check for me
elk.
using your dex modifier.
Make a
I'll
what?
be on my elk.
Land
Sorry?
vehicle check, so if you're proficient, add your proficiency bonus. If you're not proficient, then it's just a dex check.
Vortex. That's a natural 20, so 24.
Nice.
Nice.
So with that, you both got away. You had a little bit of trouble, both of you, trying to guide as you see the horses slip on the muddy road. And see rain dribbling off of the nearby leaves. But you manage to get underway. You do spot, as you get back to the main road, road is also quite muddly and quite soft, but you see footprints in both directions from multiple people, and it does not take long until you finally become across your first person of the day. Ooh. So as you see people coming towards you, carrying boxes torn, cuts, injuries. Some fleeing, most of them looking exhausted. Assorted of people, continuous, with pockets and groups of people walking past you. At one point, excuse me, have you seen my son? My little boy? Please, find. Have you seen his skull off? And then says, over, come on, keep going.
What's going on?
Insight check if Van's that.
Can I get on that as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
Insight.
That's
14.
me asking what his son looked like.
I didn't hear you say that, love. Sorry.
So, give me an insight as well, Lev. Mantra.
9.
9. Mantra, even with the 9, you pick up the accent. Dojin.
I got a 32.
32. They're refugees fleeing. And Van's End, you get the same thing.
What did your son look like?
She's yelling at you inaudibly. And then she's going to somebody else and looking for, asking around erratically. And with your insights, Tetsu, fear, nothing but fear.
I'm gonna hop out and go find her.
Splats into the mud.
I'm fine with that.
Difficult terrain. You struggle to try and catch up. But
He is going to use telepathic to, if she's within 60 feet, and tell her, come towards that cart that you just asked.
she looks around and goes, "That's my son." And she just looks around and she's getting confused. And then someone puts her arm around her and just, "Come on, you know he's gone. Let's go." And just ushers her along. And you hear wailing. More people passing by, usually in groups of 2 to 10, continuously similar things, sobbing. Some people asking for some things, but asking for people, asking if you saw this person. Quite dramatic. But it seems that they have all gone through.
He's going to try and get back to the car if they didn't stop.
With a bit of effort, you do make your way back. And at one point, who's got the highest perception? Passive perception.
Passive perception.
23.
10.
26.
36.
No, 26.
26, okay. Alva, you're the first one to spot it. There's something huge in the sky, just barely breaking through the clouds, moving towards you. And this is gargantuan.
Guys.
As you see it breaks through, you see smoke billowing from it. And you see what looks like the underside of a ship. With a big tear in the hull.
Guys.
Bent propellers, and it continues to fly across with some of its engines still running. You see one of the gunships. You actually recognize the name from your position. It's the same one that brought you from Mercador. Lathander.
Guys.
Is it en route to
Airship.
hit us?
No, it's flying across, but it's definitely not going the usual speed it does go. It is limping home. And none of its escorts is with it.
Uh-oh. That doesn't bode
I
well.
want to cast message on who I remembered to be the captain when we were
Way too high. You're well out of
with
range.
the earrings.
With the hearings? Yeah, go ahead.
What's the problem up there? What hit yous?
Who are you wanting to speak to?
The person who I remembered as being the captain behind the door. Can't remember, but Mantra did speak to him briefly, so she knows enough to have been able to target his message.
So, no immediate response, except... Wait, who is that? Huh? And as you're watching above, as it's slowly moving further and further and further away, you see someone run to the back balcony and lean over the balcony and look in your direction with a spyglass, but no longer in range to reply.
Alright.
Eventually, another hour into your journey, several soldiers, one of them with not even with a weapon anymore, damaged armor, one missing an eye, a couple of more people being escorted, and then two more soldiers, both carrying another soldier on a stretcher, stumbling and still walking southward.
So,
They look completely broken. No spirit.
what were you guys fighting?
Them.
Them.
And just keeps walking.
Okay.
Fucking zombies.
Zombies. Interesting.
You don't want to keep going that way. They're advancing. This kingdom here,
We saw some.
Asundayora, is going to be overrun next. Most of Tosh is completely gone now. Save yourselves, and continues walking.
We have to go to the Sorry.
Oh, so they're advancing. What use do you think is retreating? They're eventually going to catch up to you.
Well, pretty much only maybe a couple of the soldiers that you've seen that's passed you so far you look even capable of fighting. One of them passed by with one of his legs missing.
This
This
does
is
bode
many.
well.
Lots of...
If an entire army is getting slaughtered, and we're only 5 men strong. I just hope the pointy ears will help us.
Sure they will.
What about me?
No, yeah, you're also pointy eary.
Well, we're in the thick of it now. Let's keep going.
I think we're almost here. She points towards, for the sake of a settlement up ahead. The town of Sura, I believe it's called. Been a very long time since I've been here. Quite spirited last time I was here, but I will not be surprised if it is. As you look on, there are soldiers outside the gates, standing by. There's also be miscellaneous usage of materials, spikes, to create makeshift walls around the village. When you approach, as the road continues through, there's a road that goes right through this town, and one that goes east towards Dosh. We stop here for the day, and as you approach, guards stop you. Halt!
Evening.
You're going the wrong way.
Not for my watch. Unless my compass is wrong.
Are you
and I'm
heading
running
north?
away.
I wouldn't head east. Nothing but vile and dead.
We're going far east. We're going to try and avoid most of the undead if possible. Not what I'm sure our paladin friend would agree to. But we're on a mission. Sent by the state.
Your funeral. But you'll have to pay the toll for crossing Sura. This goes... Toll? In case, yes, all passerbys must pay a toll. If you have any magical items, I would recommend going towards Lake Barellin, just southeast of here.
Why is that?
The mayor is looking for treasures that could assist him. He resides at the lake itself. But for entry,
So the mayor is
for
a
entry, it's
dragon.
2 gold, please. Oh, no. He is a deity. A god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
We call-
realise how this can be seen as concerning this.
Well, some gods...
What god?
In his own words, he is a humble, minor god, but he does bring us protection. Makes sure that our irrigation during the blistering heat of the summer, this much closer to the deserts, remain with our land fertile. Great.
What's his name?
Well, his name is Berelin. We named our lake after him.
Barellin.
Barellin.
That's a special name.
Have I heard of this god?
Make a religion check.
That is strange for a mantra, but a 24.
Okay, no, you've not heard of this before.
Why should a god come to Earth?
What is he the god of?
Of water. He provides us plentiful bountifuls of water. All he asks is for coin and magical items.
Can't it just make the undead go poof with all his water?
I mean, given that water is
He has-
essential to basic life for all beings,
He has
surely it would be
protected
bad.
us, but regardless which, I count 5, that would be 10 gold to cross the town.
Farron just hands over the 10 gold.
Thank you. Open the gate.
That can go.
And they open up a very makeshift, weak looking gate. And
That's
says,
that's
"Go.
true.
Hurry on through."
You know we could have just kicked that down if we really wanted to.
Would you
Mhm.
anger our god?
No.
Perhaps we should meet with
I'll
this
walk
god.
through.
Yeah.
See what he's using these resources for.
So as you roll into the town, the road is slightly bit more stable here, but the rain has definitely made it quite wet. A little bit slippery.
It's probably the god.
As
Right.
you move down the street, you see row upon row of houses, just people living inside, watching through the windows. So it used to be a lot more pleasant than this.
Really? You know this place?
This is the main town between Dosh, Arcadia, and North.
I reckon times have been tough lately, given the circumstances.
Indeed, but what is this god? Varellin?
Yeah, probably some local criminal to makes a buck on the poor people.
I mean, given a god of water, I've
So
never
you've
heard of that before.
wait. You've not heard of a god either.
I mean, I'm quite ignorant in these matters, but I would think that if there was a god for basic, like, your survival, such as the access to clean water, they'd be a bit more well known, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Just a little.
Just as a bit of a glance, does underneath his knees.
Hachu.
Look at something bright.
Justin, does your character obviously have like a cape, a special cape on or anything? Or gloves on?
No gloves. It does have like a jacket / like long coat, but and a magical cloak. Yeah.
Oh, I was asking more about a magical cloak because I've got 2 spare.
Yeah, I've got a magical cloak.
Okay.
No magical cloak.
I just reach into my bag and go, these gauntlets any good to you?
I don't really punch people.
They can make you lift things that are heavier than you would expect.
I'll get back
Not
to
I
you
can
on
keep
that.
them spare.
Better keeping
I'm
them
not
just.
using them just now. Alpha, they are
Hmm?
gauntlets of strength.
Hmm.
Any use?
Interesting.
Anyone got a use for a magic cape as well, or a cloak?
I think right now
You're
I'm good
using
for a
one.
cloak, and
You're good for, as in you have one, or you need one?
no, I've already got one. The gauntlets, other than giving the addition to strength, what else can they do?
Oh, they just give you strength and using the attunement slot.
Yeah, I think I'm alright. I've got my bracers, I'm quite happy with them.
Banzan, do you have a cloak on it? Does anything special?
I don't have a cloak on. No, not for now.
Magic cloak or cape? No?
Nope, I'm not wearing any. So
Okay, so I have a slight idea. Because you know you're the hardest person to smuggle past any area.
really, wonder why.
Yes. What do you think of this cloak? And I pull out Cloak of the Bat. Unless you don't have an attunement slot.
I don't have an attunement slot.
So that could have let you slip past any security. What about this one? And I left the Cloak of Mountebank. Doesn't use an attunement slot and lets you cast Dimension Door.
I show my boots. I have these boots of elven kind. They're nice.
Not of them.
While I step, I make no sound.
Okay. But do you not want to try teleport 500 feet at a time?
That's fun.
And if I remember correctly,
And
Roll the
to-
cloak at Vandan and say, don't land inside a wall.
if I remember correctly, if it's Dimension Door, that allows you to take someone with you.
Yes, it does.
Interesting. And what's the name of the cloak? Cloak of...
Yeah, I should just put it in the group chat.
Once per day, you can
Yeah,
use
when you've
Dimension
added
Door,
it, and I'll remove it from mine.
which allows you
Yeah.
plus one person you're with
Well,
to move up to 500 feet instantaneously. And you don't need to see where you're going.
that's even better.
But you need to
Oi.
know exactly where you're going. Otherwise you can teleport inside a wall.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Or take a lot of fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you've added it, and I'll remove it from mine.
Yep, it's on my back.
Okay.
Okay. And then I turn around
where-
to go, Nice.
Hmm?
You got any use for an enchanted cloak?
I can become a bat.
So I was going to offer a cloak of the bats. Saves you polymorph slots.
Oh, for some reason she didn't have two of her items in Dingweed. But that's sorted out. I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah, she didn't have a circlet of Sagewind on, so she now has Int and Wisdom up, and Staff of the Woodlands. So that's where all of her spells
I
are.
just figured there's no point hoarding some items that someone else might be able to use.
I won't have any need for it. I do have a slot available, but I won't have any need for that.
Well, that lets you turn into a bat and it gives you advantage on stealth.
I have other ways of gaining both flight and stealth at the same time. Thank you.
If someone's got a staff on the other hand, I wouldn't say no to that.
Oh, you mean like this one?
I was pretty sure Van Zandt had it.
Mm.
Staff of healing.
Van Van's undisposed at the moment.
Oh.
Oh, but yeah, I do remember him having something though.
I had Fear's staff because I was given that.
Yeah, that was Tetsu's staff.
Yeah, staff of healing. I'm like, you mean this one?
It's more in the way of trying to look at extra magic rather than healing. More additional things instead. Without saying, no, I don't want my staff of healing back, I'll let someone else have that.
You know Mantra won't use it. Requires attunement by Bard, Cleric, or Druid.
Yeah, and I'm none of those.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be able to use it. Well, I could use it as a beat stick, but that's about it.
And Van Zandt turns around and goes, I have a rod of resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I can use that either. I think that is Cleric and Paladin, I believe.
I think we better take you shopping.
Yes, maybe so.
Mm-hmm.
You actually do spot something up ahead. A shop that's called Marrieds and Mysteries.
Mm. Maybe they'll have something.
I think it's going to cost more than 65 gold.
If you want help, you can just ask.
No, I've only just met you, I can't be asking for money.
Given the fact that I went down and you've picked up the slack yesterday, consider it compensation. And so if you're going to be travelling with us, you need the proper equipment. Plain and simple.
I've got some things.
I know, but if you're looking for a staff, let's go if we can get you something.
We can see.
Mm-hmm. So he's working with us, you'll soon rack up coin in no time.
Yeah. Coin's coin.
Mm-hmm. Says if you're really worried, we can write it off as a business expense.
Well, to be fair, I don't know how long I'm going to be with you, as whether or not you're going to kick me to the curb anytime soon. So, well, we can see.
So nevertheless, can be written off as a business expense. I've still got my little black book somewhere.
Well, do you guys
Yeah,
wish
I
to
know you're
enter the
still
shop?
on it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try.
I mean, you
Got
can
it.
look in the shop. I'll stay outside.
As you two enter the shop, it is a little bit run down, but it's still full of items in stock. As you enter, looks like to be at first glance a general store, and you spot an elderly human male. Greetings, welcome. What can I do for you today?
I think we're really just looking to see what wares you have.
The Vivi here you see weapons, items, tools, kits, anything you like.
He's just going to have a look around and have a look, see what piques his interest.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Make an investigation check for me.
Going from Tetsu to this guy, that is complete opposite for our investigation. Good roll, though. 20.
Okay, you have a look around. You see something of any interest and some things you think is magical, but it's clearly damaged. You come to realize there's not a lot of interesting items here, but a lot of mundane or everyday items you can find in most shops.
What
Can
was
I
the...
cast? I was going to say, can I cast message on you as I'm outside reading my book and going, oh yeah, I meant to pick up that. And I'll cast message on Alvavur saying, can you get me an apple pie when you're in there? And I'll go back to reading my book.
I'll go ahead and use the earrings to cast back. You realise it's a weapons shop, not a bakery.
You can just reply. It was message I cast on you, not hearing.
Alright, okay, fair enough. I'll just reply then. Yeah, it's not a bakery, it's a weapons shop.
Looked like a general shite store.
I'll go ahead and have a wee browse around. Do you mind if I roll an investigation?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's an 18.
You can actually come to the same conclusion. You're not finding anything that stands out.
Did I find an apple pie?
Nope. In fact, yes, you see what is the remnants of a rotten apple pie.
She never had said it had to be normal.
No, she'll swipe my face off. I think perhaps we'll come back another day. Thank you very much for your patronage.
Do you have anything to sell? I have some coin.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Anything magical would be perfect.
Yeah, I noticed that quite a few people have asked for magical items. Is there a particular reason why? Like, is it
I'm
worth
behind
a
on
lot, or?
I'm behind my taxes. If I want to please Beleren, I would need to bring him a gift.
This Beleren, how long has he been around for?
Long enough.
And how far behind are you on your taxes?
That's private.
No, I want to be able to help. I may not have something to sell, but I can donate.
Anything to sell?
Let me see what we got. Oh, actually, yeah, I do have something to sell. I can sell off this studded leather armor. It has seen quite a bit of wear and tear, but
30
it's
gold.
got some good stories.
30 gold.
Is it a magic one or is it just studded?
Yeah, magic.
You don't have to pay me for it. It is quite worn in. Just take it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shop closed. Good night.
Okay, good night.
And even though it is clearly, well, she is getting on during the day, it's still early afternoon. But he
Can I just go? Actually,
ushers you all both out, and he locks the door and he runs out of town, southeast wise.
as he's rushing us out, can I just casually, stealthily drop 5 gold on the floor for him to find later?
Up to you.
Yeah, I'd like
Make
to
a
be
sleight
able
of
to
hand
do
check.
that. That is a 25.
Okay.
I do have a quick question. Can I use a sorcery point to subtle spell detect thoughts as they're trying to rush us out the door?
Okay. Is there a safe on that?
Not for getting surface thoughts, but if I'm going to probe deeper, then yes. So for now, he is just looking at trying to find out surface thoughts why they're rushing us out the door, and the fact that it's still midday.
Worried? Must please.
Fuck it, I'm gonna probe deeper.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw against DC 20.
That's a 5.
So what are they properly thinking?
He has not brought his gift. His gift. He hasn't brought his, Berylin a gift in quite some time.
Anything else that he is thinking about?
Last chance.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, or I'm gonna use telepathy to Elvivor. Do you want to follow them? Because they're gonna take that directly to that god, and apparently it's his last chance.
I'll just go ahead and nod. I don't know whether or not a tote was followed us or a wander about, but I'll just say to him, using speak with animals, stay with mantra.
And just walks out, goes to Vantra. Just comes out and sits next to you, and looks up, and just licks his lips.
I'm reading a book, but did you get apple pie?
Stiffen your leg.
Is it alright?
He gives a bit loud. Alvor hears, "Hurry up with the food."
Go ahead and I'll just yell back to him in a bark. Stay, then I'll bring you something.
Hears ears perk and turn directly back to the shop.
Mantra looks at Toto down from a book and goes, "If I give you something to eat, is it going to
It
stop
snaps to you.
falling all over me?"
Serious?
Down, reach into my sacks and pull out one of my rations. I'll go,
What's that?
"There you go."
Right. I'm just going to take a quick break, guys. We'll be back in just 2 minutes, okay? And welcome back, guys. So, with you guys all sorted out in the shop and the person runs off, what would you guys like to do?
I know I was one to follow them.
You want to head to the lake as well?
I know that's what I was going to do, and I think that's what Laura was going to do as well. So, and if Mantra is still within 60 feet, I'll just let her know we're going to follow this shopkeeper. Something doesn't seem to be right with that lake place.
So, do you guys all want to follow as well?
You not want to go as a group?
We're probably not too far from you. Head, and I'll just tell her the directions on what way we went so far.
Oh, were you trying to talk to the guy? Sorry.
No, I'm using telepathy to let Mantra know.
Mantra's in front of you.
Yeah,
I
well,
was
I'm more.
standing outside the shop reading my book.
That's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm more just trying to say it so this person doesn't hear us.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I just want to make sure double check, because, 15 messages there. That's fine.
Where would Van Zandt be?
He'll probably be with his elk next to the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Niece is there and
Because
says,
I probably want to drag him along, and niece.
We are getting a reply from.
Yeah, he's on his
Yeah.
elk next to the
On
cart.
my elk next to the cart.
does Sir Elkalot want to come with the party to the lake?
I'm just going to turn around and cast message on niece and say, bring Van Zandt, we're checking something out by the lake.
I'll remain here since we have not really set things up. I'll let you guys deal with what you're going to do. I should be fine.
False god?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Just my thoughts.
Yeah, false god is what she said.
I did it with message for tonight.
I've fought a false god before. He was a lot uglier and scarier than anything I've ever seen. Good luck.
Van Zandt's being a creep, wanting to protect niece.
You knew he was going to say it eventually.
She turns around and says to Van Zandt, go with your friends, go work as a team. If this is something that we think it is, I think it'd be best and wait one of us to look after these. Besides, we're in a town. There's plenty of guards nearby, it would appear. I think I'll be okay.
His reply is, okay, don't you die. Don't you die now.
Turns into a cat and just stretches a little bit and just sits up on the rider's seat, the driver's seat, and curls up. So
That is a good disguise, because people don't always suspect them much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll just be like, ah, cat.
it's an archdruid. He should be
It's
fine.
like, leave a wild card. Yeah. Well, I'll start tailing yous and following yous down.
Cool. As lunar eclipse begins pursuit and heads southeast to following a little trail that heads towards a well-walked trail that you spot the old man run down and give chase to what you believe is the location of this lake. Journey does take a little bit of time as you march towards the lake. It does take, actually, why is it saying out of date? I don't want this. I want, thank you. Austro maps. Takes about 2 hours to get to the lake. It's a very large lake. Looks like to be about 3 times the size of Arcadia City itself. And you see 2 guards dragging away in manacles the same individual, and you see this blustering figure in the water.
So what does it look like?
Something large. You see, too far away for you guys to get a good reach on, but as you clear the forest, but as you fall down the riverside all the way down to the lake, you get closer and closer, and you see before you a large scaly creature with fins, long fingers with green arms, a white robe with a blue vest, and a little bag hanging from it, with a big huge bulbous belt with a little diamond, a amethyst of some sort of pinky purple gem on the front. But this thing has no legs. Instead you see a swirling tornado cyclone sort of thing underneath it. And it raises its hand and goes, Shikato Stikatoka. And it just looks at you.
Which has comprehend languages.
You actually notice it also casts a spell. It says, welcome. And he says this in common. New travelers here to bear gifts to Beleridan.
You're muted.
No. I know. Farm's just saying, I followed that guy. So I don't know where I was going.
Well, you have some very, very valuable treasures among you. Here to don't provide fealty to your true god?
No. Or at least I don't.
We're just curious about why a god would need to tax the people so much for something as basic as water.
Do I know what this creature is?
Make a Arcana check.
Can I join in on that?
Yep, anybody can make an Arcana check as you wish to.
20.
20? You're not quite sure, you've never seen a creature quite like this before, but it seems to be very affinitive towards the water itself. It could be an elemental or a humanoid or some sort of aberration, potentially, but you're not quite sure.
Okay. I rolled a 22, but I'm also going to use knowledge from the past that allows me to roll a d6.
Go for it.
It's added to the check. 28 then, in total.
28. With that, you definitely confirm this is an elemental.
He's just going to say in both your minds that that is an elemental. That is not a god.
Not as much.
He then twirls his fingers,
makes
and all of a
sense.
sudden you see his eyes go blue, and he just peers in closer. Interesting swords, the armors, the coats, the cloaks, the rings, the staves, the bow. You are very well equipped. Before you depart, I would beckon you to show a sign of fealty. To lay an
And
object.
why exactly would we do that?
Oh, it is the law of these lands.
Law made up by a false god.
What's your
elemental.
tongue?
An elemental, to be precise.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, you're not a god then.
I am a deity of aquatic, of water,
You're
of the
not divine. though.
surge.
You're no more of a deity than I am.
Wow, I'm insulted.
You may insult as much as you like, but the way that I see it, you've taken advantage of the people of this town. And, well, it's time to reconsider your actions.
We're gonna fight Water Elemental.
I take it my
Make-
camera's probably frozen.
Yep.
It's
It's
off.
just went black for us.
My browser's crashed completely.
Let's refresh. You should be back in. There you are. Yay. Beautiful lady. Anyway, Alvor, intimidation check.
Oh, that's pathetic for me. That's a 12.
You're the last person
I want to use.
to threaten
I
me.
want to try to keep this.
He flicks his hand up.
This elemental talking.
He flicks his hand up and he brings up a watery corpse that just lies there in the water and goes. And he just grabs it and throws the corpse of a child towards your feet.
Oh, that's meant to
What, a
scare me.
child?
Can I, as if, is it getting thrown at her or
To
just
your feet.
towards her?
Towards you, all. Splashes and lands and rolls. And says, "That one disrespected my sanctum."
That only proves how pathetic you are, that your ego can be so insulted by the
shows-
innocence of a child.
And it shows you that I am not above punishing anyone.
No, it
That's
just
good. Neither are we then.
it just proves you're a sadistic bastard that is willing to kill a child.
Mm-hmm.
Turns into mist.
How long have we been
And
talking
it disappears
so far?
into
Has
the
it been
ground,
around a
into the
minute?
water, and disperses.
I think.
And
it
then
was more-
A large
more than
face
that.
appears in the lake itself, cackling.
So has it been about a minute that we've
Ish.
been talking?
Nearly.
I want to reply. What, sorry?
Yeah, go on.
I want to reply in its voice using my actor's feet and go, "Can't anyone be a god, though? Maybe you should bow to us and give us your magical items."
All of a sudden, you see these little boulders of water. 2, then 4, then 6, then 12, then 18. As 18 water elementals fall on the surface.
Oh yay!
Before I'm finished, I'm like, and if I can so easily replicate exactly how you say certain things, what else do you think we can replicate? Do you think you'll survive? I roll an intimidation
You go for it.
with that.
Please do better than me.
Well, I'm using my actor feat. So that is 27.
How much? 27.
27.
Pay for your impudence. And all of a sudden,
That's
these water elementals jet and fly over your heads towards town. And then splash as this gargantuan creature appears with large watery fists, similar to the marriage that you were seeing before. And it's going to cast a 9th level wish spell.
I'm gonna try counterspell.
Good
Okay,
luck.
go for it.
Like, no matter what spell level I do this, I need to roll.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing a 3rd level.
Yeah, go for it.
So how is it this works? Counterspell.
It's been a while.
Yep. Well, to be fair, I've not ever cast counterspell in this campaign.
Something you guys have been sorely missing for quite a while.
Yes, I know. Okay.
Yes. Especially if I wish.
So you need to roll a 19 or
Especially since
higher.
I'm intimidated at something awful.
So
Okay.
you use your spell ability modifier, which is your +5 against
Okay.
19.
Okay.
So you need to roll effectively 15 or higher.
Haha. You did it.
Not 20, motherfucker.
Counter spell, 4th level.
Fuck off. Okay. Sure. No, fuck. Never mind. I can't work that. What I was going to do, I can't.
You've just used
Your
your reaction.
reaction.
Yeah. And we'll call it there.
Fucking make me
He's
waste
using
that
another
20,
spell
you
on you.
bitch.
So you're going to have guys a bit of fun with this one.
You've used one of its counter spells.
Oh well, so optional boss battle. Gonna be fun to kick things off again next week, considering all the mayhem that's going to be happening, because that will be gone. I'm talking about the whole room. This is going to be gone.
This is gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. We've got a boss battle and we've got down a
No
fighter.
Alvar. Yep.
Yay.
Yeah, you're missing an Alviver and a Chompy Chomp.
And no niece either.
Well, it's doing it at the thingamajig, so you know it might be fine.
We'll see. So until then, join us on Saturday for IGP, where this very competitive season is getting way more competitive. Kid you not, 5 teams all within 40 points of each other. One race can flip that entire order. The championship is wide open, but other teams just quite a little bit further behind can still catch up. It's insane. And then the top 10 of the Drivers' Championship, maddening. The top 8 are 20 points apart, which means they can all flip position in single race as well. The top 3 haven't won more than one race. So with that said, who's going to win? Join us for 7 PM on Saturday. Join us back here 8 PM on Monday for more D&D. Until then, we say good night.
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 Good night.